Welcome guys to this guide to lowering your mouse sensitivity. So why should you lower your game sensitivity? Well, low mouse sensitivity is key to taking your aim to the next level. This is because a low mouse sensitivity will better enable you to make precision movements required to land precision shots. I remember it took me a few weeks to find my perfect low sensitivity in Counterstrike 1.3 back in the days. And it can be a rough ride down there, but once you finally find your low sensitivity, you won't regret it. Mouse sensitivity is a preference, but there's a reason that you always see pro players using low sensitivity. This guide will help you experience that reason for yourself. Now, how should you lower your sensitivity? Lowering your mouse sensitivity is extremely difficult, as you basically need to reprogram your brain and muscle memory. Fortunately, this can be done relatively quickly, and by quickly I'm not talking about a few minutes. So this is how you do it. Lower your mouse sensitivity about 20%. Play your favorite shooter for about 2 hours. You'll notice it feels annoying in the beginning, and missing all those shots you normally wouldn't have is frustrating. But after 2 hours, you should have gotten pretty used to your new sensitivity, and it's time to lower it another 20% and play for another 2 hours, and just keep doing this until you found your lower limit. So how do you know when you've found your lower limit? Now this is a tricky one, because it's something you'll only find out by practicing, and the lower you go, the harder it is to get used to. My advice? When you've played 2 hours with your 20% lower sensitivity, and it still feels just as annoying as when you just lowered it, it might be time to keep your sensitivity at that level for a few days. And if that still feels annoying and too low, then increase it by 10%, and you should be good to go. Measuring your sensitivity. First, we're going to establish the correct standard for measurement of sensitivity. How many centimeters do you move your mouse in order to make a 360-degree turn? For me, this is around 80 centimeters. And my recommendation is to find yourself a good low sensitivity between 50 to 90 centimeters for a 360-degree turn. Again, mouse sensitivity is a preference, so if you feel like your lower limit is at 40 centimeters or maybe 95, then that's where you should have it. How low you can go is limited by the weight of your mouse and the size of your mousepad. Having a lightweight mouse and a large mousepad will enable you to play with a lower sensitivity. And by a lightweight mouse, I'm talking about a mouse weighing less than 100 grams. So what if you feel that low sensitivity doesn't work for you? Well, there's many reasons that people dismiss lower sensitivity. And the most popular reason I hear is that sensitivity is all preference, and anyone can learn to be great with all kinds of sensitivity. And while this is basically true, you're just making it much harder for yourself with high sensitivity, as I guarantee you it will be much harder to get a good aim with high sensitivity compared to low. Another concern I hear is that it's much harder to defend from being attacked from behind when you have lower sensitivity. This is also true, but the lower sensitivity is generally not the cause for the problem. Instead, it's a symptom. And what I mean by that is being shot in the back is more often because of bad positioning and poor situational awareness rather than having a low sensitivity. And there's also a big difference in games in terms of how fast they go. A game of PUBG or CSGO will often be a slow game where you can methodically clear all your angles while moving around. A game of Battlefield is faster, and a game of Overwatch is even faster again. In theory, it makes sense that you will have higher sensitivity in a super fast-paced game compared to a game with low pace. But my standing on this is clear. If your sensitivity is too low for you to be able to play a fast-paced game, then it's also too low for the slow-paced game. Make your sensitivity the same in all games, because improving your muscle memory is key to having a stable and great aim in constant improvement. Lastly, I want to say that there will be times when you just feel like quitting. Times where you just feel like convincing yourself that lower sensitivity is bad and you don't need it. Seriously, just hang in there and you'll come out on top as a much better aimer. Now that's all I had for you guys in this video. I hope you're successful in lowering your mouse sensitivity. Please subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos, and I'll see you next time!